Today we are doing 8-4. That's pages 111 and 112 in your book. And today we are basically just continuing what you have done already. So those steps that you did Friday, we're going to be just repeating those steps over and over and over again. But there's one important thing that we need to do that you didn't do on Friday. And that is sometimes you're going to have a 0 in your quotient. And you might be thinking, yeah, that's easy. I already know how to do that. You think you do. But I guarantee you some of you are going to make this mistake. So I'm going to show you how you're actually supposed to do it. And I'm going to show you the mistake a lot of people make. And then we'll talk about that. So here is how it actually goes. So go ahead and write this in with me, okay? Let's start with our steps correctly. And since you guys did this Friday, you should remember, hopefully, these steps. If not, you should have that step page somewhere in your notes that'll help you with the steps, right? I gave you 2 separate ones, okay? So pull that out if you need to, okay? And who can tell me what's my first step here? Sebastian?
How many times does 4 fit into 4?
How many times does 4 fit into 4? Isaac?
1.
1 time. So I'm going to write my 1 up top, right? Write my 1 up top. Then I'm going to multiply. 1 times 4 is what? Henry?
4.
4. So I write my 4 down here. So I divided, then I multiplied. Now I subtract. And I get what?
0.
0. What's my next step? What do I need to do next? Angelina?
Bring down the 2.
I need to bring down the 2. Now this is a very important part here. This is where people mess up. What do you guys think I need to do next here? Angelina?
Bring down the 5.
No, and that's the mistake people make. That's okay. That's okay. I actually am glad you said that because I want to show you the mistake, okay? Angelina, why did you think you should bring down the 5 right away?
Because, you just, bring down, the 2 and make sure you do, bring down the 5.
Because she said, can 4 go into 2?
No.
No. Right now, we're trying to figure out how many times 4 goes into 2. 4 doesn't fit into 2, right? But we can't just skip that. We need to write how many times does 4 go into 2, Isaac?
0.
And it is 0 times. So we still are going to write a 0 up here. Okay? That's important. Okay? Now, we multiply. What is 4 times 0? It is 0. And then we subtract. And we get 2. Now, Angelina's sitting here thinking, okay, well, we still ended up with a 2. And we're about to bring down our 5. So why did it matter if I wanted to bring down the 5 earlier? Right? That's what she's thinking right now. It matters because if we don't put the 0 here, we get the wrong answer. And let's finish the problem and explain, okay? So right now we have a new number. What number is this right here? 25. So how many times does 4 go into 25 without going over? How many times does 4 go into 25 without going over? Henry?
6.
6 times. So we're going to write a 6 up here. And then we multiply. Henry, what is 6 times 4?
24.
It's 24. And then we subtract. And what do we get when we subtract? What's 25 minus 24? Sebastian?
1.
1. Do I have anything else to bring down over here?
No.
No. So this 1 becomes my what?
Remainder.
My remainder. Now, I'm going to draw a problem next to this. I'm going to draw the same problem, and I'm going to show you the incorrect way to do it.
So don't write it down.
So, either don't write this down, or if you write it down, make sure you cross it out really well like I'm about to do. Let me show you why what Angelina did won't work. And Angelina, I'm not doing this to pick on you, right? But you actually made a good point, and I want to show everyone, because that is the mistake that tons of people make. Okay, if people mess up, that's where they mess up. So let me show you why. So we start like normal. 4 goes into 4 1 time. 4 times 4 is 4. We get a 0. And then we bring down our 2. And we say, oh, 4 doesn't go into 2, so we better just bring down our 5. And then how many times does 4 go into 25? Well, that's easy. It was 6. And that's 24. And then we get 16 remainder 1. Do those answers match up.
No, they don't look. That doesn't look.
They don't match up, and is 4 times 16 going to be anywhere close? We can check our work, right? Remember how we check our work? We do our divisor times our quotient plus the remainder, right? And it should equal our dividend. So if we did this right, we should be able to do 16 times 4 plus 1 and get 425, yeah? Let's try this. What's 4 times 6?
24.
24. What's 4 times 1?
4.
Plus 2?
6.
Okay, so then we have 64 plus 1 equals what? 65. Does this number match our dividend?
No.
No, those are not the same at all, right? So this can't be right. And this whole thing can't be right. So if you wrote it down, make sure you cross it out really well. We don't want to do that. If we do that, we get the wrong answer. Let's check this one over here and see if we did this one right. Ready? So we're going to do 106 times 4, and then we'll add our 1, okay? So 106 times 4, we start with, what's 4 times 6? 24. What's 4 times, oh, I wrote that backwards, I'm sorry. That was my bad. See? Everybody makes mistakes, including me, and that's why we check our work. They do. I'm having one of those days, apparently, right? Okay, then what's 4 times 0?
0.
0 plus 2?
0.
0 plus 2 is 0. There we go. And what's 4 times 1?
4.
4. So we got 424, and then we add our remainder, and we get 425. So does this number match that number? Yes, it does match. So we did it right this time. So do you guys see how even if 4 doesn't go into 2, you can't just bring down the next number right away. You still have to just write in a 0. 4 does go into 2 0 times, right? We have to write that 0 up there, because if you skip writing the 0, you're not going to get the right answer. Does that make sense? Okay, let's do like 2 more of these real quick. And then I'm going to send you to do one on your own, and then you can start working on your homework. So, let's do 327 divided by 3. Start with this one, okay?
Let's add up the digits.
Well, you can, but hang on. Let's just do the problem right now. So, what's my first step? Who can tell me? Someone who hasn't been answering a lot. So, Isaac's been answering, Henry, Angelina, and Sebastian have been answering, so I need to hear from the other 4 in the room.
Hey, you counted by 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You went.
Oh, I see. Yep, all right, but I need some other people to answer here right now. So, what's my first step going to be? Hazel?
How many
How many
times
times does 3 go into 3? Hazel, do you know how many times 3 goes into 3? How many? 1 time. So I'm going to write my 1 up top. And then I can multiply. What is 1 times 3? Hazel? 3. And then I subtract and I get what? 0. Okay? Then I bring down my 2. And I need to know how many times does 3 go into 2? How many times does 3 fit into 2? It does? If I have 2 pieces of candy, can I give a piece of candy to every person at your table? No. Does 3 fit into 2? No. So how many times does 3 fit into 2 then? 0 times. Good. So we write a 0 up top. And then we can multiply. 0 times 3 is what, Abigail? What's 0 times 3? What? What? No, it's not impossible. It's 0. 0 times 3 is 0.
You said that at first.
Oh, did she? I'm sorry. I didn't hear her the first time. And then I subtract, and I get 2. Now I bring down my 7. So now what number do I have here? 27. And I need to figure out how many times does 3 fit into 27. Don't forget you can use your multiplication table for this. So, Emma, how many times does 3 fit into 27 without going over?
9.
She says 9 times. Good. Then we can multiply. Emma, what is 9 times 3?
27.
It's 27. So when we subtract here, we get what?
No remainder.
No remainder. So our answer is simply 109. But it's very important that this 0 goes up there in our answer. If we don't write the 0 in our answer, we will not get the answer right. Okay, let me show you one more kind of funky one. It looks a little funky. I promise it's not as bad as it looks. Okay, let's do 600 divided by 2. I know you can do this in your head, but I want to show it to you this way so you understand the steps of making sure we add zeros, right? What would our first step be here? What would our first step be, Reagan? What would our first step be? We have 600 divided by 2. What's our very first step, Reagan? Yeah, how many times does what? How many times, ask the question first. How many times does what?
Can I give me an extra step?
Not right now. How many times does 2 go into what? How many times does 2 go into what, Reagan? Reagan. Reagan, look at me, so I know you're listening. Come here. Hey, look at me. Look at me. We're doing how many times does 2 go into what? Look over the board. How many times does 2 go into what? Yeah, how many times does 2 go into 6? How many times does 2 go into 6, Reagan?
7.
Shh, no. Use your multiplication sheet, if you have it. How many times does 2 go into 6 without going over? I know, but I've heard from you already. I need to hear from someone else. How many times does 2 fit into 6 without going over? How many times? 2 times what equals 6? 2 times what number equals 6?
What?
3! 2 goes into 6. When did you say that?
Like in the beginning.
I know, but I wanted the question first. I was waiting for you to ask the question, how many times does 2 go into 6? You're getting ahead of me. I think. I can barely hear you over there. You gotta speak up. I have to guess everything that you and Abigail say because I can't hear you.
On the other side, we need to speak.
You guys talk like this.
You can just put them just right there. Yeah.
Well, maybe. Alright, but they need to be able to see the TV too. Alright, so yes, 2 goes into 6 3 times. Now, Reagan, what is 2 times 3? 6! There we go. So then we subtract and we get what? We get a 0. Okay? Then we need to bring down our 0. Now, what number do we have here?
0.
Indeed, we have 0. How many times does 2 go into 0?
0.
0 times. So I write my 0 up here. What is 0 times 2? 0.
0.
I subtract, I get 0. Then I bring down my 0. What number do I have here?
0.
How many times does 2 go into 0? 0. I write my 0 up top. What is 0 times 2? 0. 0. I write my 0 down here. Then I subtract, and 0 minus 0 is 0. 0. Do I have anything else to bring down? No. So my answer is
0.
no, 300. All right.
What does 0 mean?
Nothing. All right. So, real quick, I'm going to have you do a problem on your own so that I can make sure you know what you're doing here. But let me tell you, let me tell you what your homework's going to be first so that you can get started on it. You won't have a lot of time to do it right now before science, but I will give you extra time later today to make sure that you get time to work on it. Okay, you're not going to have a lot of time right now, but I will give you extra time later. So your homework is 8-4, page 111, numbers 1 through 4, and page 112, numbers 1 through 8. So it's one of those funky ones where you have some problems on the front, some problems on the back. Okay? Altogether, you have 12 problems. So page 111, numbers 1 through 4, page 112, numbers 1 through 8. But before you get started on that, I would like you to show me you know how to do this by doing 825 divided by 4 on your own. Please do 825 divided by 4 on your own. When you think you have an answer, raise your hand. I'll come around and give you a check. Go ahead and do that right now. Okay, so hopefully you already did this problem. So now you can check your work. So we have 4 goes into 8 how many times? That would be 2 times. 4 times 2 is 8. So we subtract, we get 0. Then we bring down our 2. How many times does 4 go into 2? That'd be 0 times. So we write a 0 up here. 4 times 0 is 0. We subtract, we get 2. We bring down our 5. 4 goes into 25 how many times? That'd be 6 times. 4 times 6 is 24. We subtract, we get 1. We don't have anything else to bring down over here, so that 1 becomes a remainder. Our answer was 206, remainder 1. Go ahead and get started on your homework.